Last time we went out with the Joyners, we had lots of fun. It was very awesome going through the trails and getting some jumps. But my Joyner unfortunately broke down and I wasn't able to use it for the last part of the ride. Now taking it apart, I can see what happened. The back left tire, the bearings decided to go out on me. And then once I took it apart, I kind of figured out exactly what happened. The axle didn't broke off. It is just a weld to extend it. So the other part is right here, and you can tell that it just came off the welds. So that's one of the reasons why I couldn't go. It was still drivable, but I didn't feel good. The tire, I was actually leaning a little bit out. And so when I inspected it and tried to take the bearings out and look at them, this is what came out. All the bearings, the seals, the grease, everything just came out in one piece, or I guess in pieces. So that was a pretty quick way to figure out what was wrong. We were able to order some new bearings out of Amazon. They do have them in stock, and so I have them, and we're gonna go ahead and replace them. So we got a new bearing come in from Amazon. It was awesome that we could be able to find it. And this is also compatible with a Suzuki 51259-31G00. That's the part number. Also the Joyner part number. And here, you guys can look at this real quick. I don't know if it'll zoom in. But yeah, so this we're in stock in Amazon. That was really grateful. Got it in a couple days. And it looks way better than the one I had before. Unfortunately, I looked at this and there's no really markings. There's a little bit of a name right there. There's no marking on any of the bearings, so I wasn't able to maybe compare it to another part here on my local parts store. So we're gonna install it and try to get the Joyner going again. Okay, we gotta take this one out. Half of the bearing, it's still in there, so we're gonna have to take that one off to be able to put the new one in. We have a ball joint press, big C-clamp. We're gonna try to get the bearing, the part that's stuck in there with this. Let's see if this is gonna do it. If not, it's gonna be a grinder from the inside. Either way, it's gonna come out. We did have a socket. This is a axle socket, size 35. That actually fits in between the hole, but the bearing, there's a lip that comes out a little bit more, and it catches on the socket. So we're just gonna try to press it out of there. Okay, we have our configuration here. You have a pry bar, a tube just in case, you know, and then we got the clamp all ready to go. And we'll see what happens. Take number 2. We did see that it was getting loose, so it is coming out. We just gotta make sure that this is properly seated, because I think it was hitting on our previous engagement here. Take 3, third attempt. Gone. Let's do it the good old-fashioned way, you know. Let's give it another try. Take number 4.
Somebody didn't have breakfast. Ow.
I don't think it's moving. Okay, this is thick between like 7 and 10, so and I think we're gonna get it. So we're gonna give it one more go, and I think we should be done. No, I don't think, nope, that's not working.
A few hours later.
All right, all right, we got it out. I think after like 15, 20 tries, different hammers, we finally got it out. Ooh. Dropped these things like 10 times, and there it is. There's the outside of the bearing, all out. So I can did nicely. You can see right here there's an edge. I guess there's supposed to be a lock and pin. Is that the pin that you're talking about?
Yeah, but this one I don't think had it. Mine does have it.
So this one's broken. That's a broken pin then, because I don't think I ever saw one.
I didn't see it either.
No, I would have noticed then. Okay, so there it is. I mean, it's pretty flush, you can tell. So we're gonna put a new one and call it good. This joiner, like we mentioned, didn't have the snap ring. It did, but it was broken, and so we took it out in pieces. So now we're gonna install the new bearing on it. We already greased it up. We're gonna do the same way. We're just gonna grease this just a little bit more, give it a little more lubrication with some grease. We're gonna pull it in there, and then we're just gonna do the same thing in reverse order. We're gonna use the same C clamp, the ball joint press, and then with that, just get it in there. We'll see how many tries this takes.
No need for this. I have acquired true strength. Watch this, baby boys. Yeah. You see this? It's like butter. And you mind my. Come on.
Can't believe it's butter. Oh!
Okay, I think it's.
Is it in there?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. It's gonna come out.
Oh, hey guys. Alright, so we finally were able to get it back into place. We're screwing it down there. And as you can tell, we did it just enough. That way the secure...
The snap ring.
Yeah.
In here. It'll still be visible.
Yeah. The part
Ours,
there.
like I said, ours was messed up, so we're gonna put a new one in there. We're gonna try to look for one at our local parts store. But there it is, all put together. Now we're gonna put it in the tire, take it for a spin, and maybe check to see if any of the other wheel bearings are bad. The kit that we did buy did have two boxes, so yeah, 2 bearings, both of the rear. They're not the same as the front. The fronts are different, so we're gonna give it a try on this one and see how it goes.